So, if you're familiar with my channel, you'd have seen me do a couple videos on the $4 Ozark trail knives from Walmart. And technically they're $3.87, but I just rounded up to $4. Now, I've done a couple reviews for them, and they've all been pretty positive. I did the testing on one, and yeah, I really like them, but never really discussed them too much. But now I'm going to tell you why you should go to Walmart and buy yourself a $4 folder. So I have a couple different $4 Ozark trail knives, and this one's the camo one, and I carried this one on me pretty much all summer and most of the fall, and I was in the woods a lot. I did a lot of work with this little knife, and I honestly couldn't say just how much I like it. This one is actually a frame lock. Trying to see what I'm doing here. Sorry about that. It's really bright out here, and it's hard for me to see the screen. But this one is a frame lock, not a liner lock like most of them, which is nice for a $4 knife. I can't believe it's a frame lock. It holds it very secure. It ain't going anywhere. There's no play in the blade, and these things come extremely sharp. And like I said, I use this a lot, and it's still got all the camo on it. It's not really coming off at all, and it holds an edge pretty well. It takes a great edge. It's very easy to sharpen, and I seriously couldn't recommend enough to go to Walmart and buy yourself a $4 Ozark trail knife. Now, like I said, I have others. I didn't bring them out here, but yeah, I'm gonna do something just to try to tell you just how good these $4 knives are. Now, I don't know if you can see all this. It's very snowy. It's cold out here. There's not a whole lot of material out here to work with, but I do have something kind of silly to mess around with, just kind of to show you how sharp this knife really is. So what I have is a pumpkin, and I don't know if you've ever carved a pumpkin, but I've taken some really sharp knives, stabbed them into the pumpkin, and still had a terrible time trying to carve a pumpkin. So I did not hollow this one out. It's still got the stem on it. There's no holes in it or anything. Fresh pumpkin. And I'm just gonna cut this up a little and see how well this $4 knife does. First, I'm going to take a few stabs at it and just see how easily this knife will penetrate the pumpkin. Got way in there. I barely even tried it. Like, it didn't go in that far, but it got really stuck in it. But yeah, look. It's just so simple. I can just push it right through with barely any effort at all. So now I'm going to kind of cut this up a little bit. And just like that, it cuts, it carves. It's really simple. And I've had really sharp knives that didn't even do it that easily. And it might have been a little hard to see because I had to hold it low. Sorry about that, but it's really just that simple. And this knife is very sharp. I don't know if you're going to see this, but I just put a huge slice in this pumpkin. And yeah, I could not recommend enough a $4 knife from Ozark Trail. Look how easy it is. That took so little effort. And like I said, a lot of you have carved pumpkins. You know how difficult it can be. This cheap $3.87 knife is making short work of this pumpkin. And that's absolutely insane. So if you're looking for just a cheap folder that you can EDC that's gonna do the job and it's gonna do it well, it's sharp, it's tough, and it takes a nice edge, but if you somehow break it or lose it, you're only out a couple bucks. I mean, these are $4. If you're looking for something in that market, definitely go to Walmart and check out the Ozark Trail knives. Seriously, for $4, you just can't go wrong. You really can't. And if you have a high-end knife and you break it or lose it, you're going to be sad. You're going to be out a lot of money. If you lose your Ozark Trail knife, you're out $4. Go buy a bunch of them and they'll serve you very well. And if you don't believe me, listen to old Jack-o'-lantern here, who can attest that these knives are extremely sharp. And I bet when I pull this out, it's going to still be as razor sharp as when I started. I'm not even going to need to touch it up. And they're just really nice knives for $4. So go down to Walmart, buy yourself some Ozark Trail knives, EDC them. They're great knives, and they're just good for, you know, your everyday knife that you're going to do all kinds of tasks with, that you don't have to worry about because it's only $4. So yeah, I couldn't praise them enough. I know this is like my 4th video about them. That's because I highly recommend them, obviously. But with that being said, it is pretty chilly out here, and I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to warm up. So hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe, and anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.